She don't play, and she my type. She got brains, and them tatas. She that day, she gon' dance. Ain't gon' touch her phone. She gon' let it smoke. Man, she don't play, and she my type. She got brains, and them tatas. She that lady, she gon' dance. Ain't gon' touch her phone. She gon' let it smoke.
Welcome to our daily bread. Today we have.
My name is Masego.
There we go, and action.
Why did you pick the name Masego? We know that's not your government name.
So, see the M in this melon. Fun story about the Masego thing. So, in high school I did a project on African culture, right? And so the main thing I learned about that, they really pride themselves in their names. So I go on this name chart for Africans, and go straight to the M section, and it's Masego just sticks out to me, mainly because it means in Swahili, I believe, blessing. And so at this time, I haven't had any musical lessons, and I was playing saxophone, piano, drums in church, and everybody and their mom was like, "Oh, you blessed, 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 blessed." I've been hearing that forever. Wow, that was unrehearsed. So yeah, before the Big Sean song came out, kept hearing that in my life. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Told my friends, they joked me for it. And so at lunch the next day, there's this microphone. At the end of the lunch, they all get in the microphone, "Hey, clean up, niggas." And so got in the mic. That's just how public school was. And so got in the mic, was like, "Hey, yo, Masego was right here, blah blah blah, blessing." And they kept whispering it, and everybody was laughing. And so forever they kept calling me Masego. So my next show I had, the school talent show, they announced me as Masego as a joke, and then it just stuck. And I mean, it's still relevant because the whole blessing thing and not having lessons for music is pretty cool. But yeah, it's like that.
Wow.
It's pretty much gone.
Why the name Pink Polo?
Okay, that's a deep answer too.
Okay.
So, I think at this time, Kanye did one of his less shouting interviews on Breakfast Club, and then I heard him say, back when the Pink Polo would hurt the rock and all the cool stuff, and it got me thinking that what made people really scared of him was the whole. This is an industry of hip hop, hood trap type of stuff, and then he comes through with his kind of eclectic, kind of quirky style, and it scared people. He doesn't even rap like a normal rapper would. It's almost like talk rapping. And I feel like it was just, it was taken as just foolish, but it's really innovative. So with my own music, I used to get joked by old people all the time because I play saxophone over non-jazz records. I used to play stuff over the radio, over little dance, electronic stuff, and they were just like, "No, it's not, sax players do." So I felt the same kind of feeling basically. It was just you shouldn't be doing this, get back in this box. So the Pink Polo just was a symbol for just that innovation. It's never about the box, guys. It's about this melon right here. But anyway, yeah, it really is a symbol for that innovation that I feel like I'm doing, future jazz, that movement. And Pink Polo, it just kind of makes me think of that summer vibe as well, which kind of fits the music on the project. And female oriented, that's kind of what the stories are about. So it just kind of fit.
They're female oriented, huh?
You got a female?
Why?
I have a female in the track. She's just sitting there.
Yeah. In the track,
In between the lines.
in between.
Yeah. I let me just try to.
She's like, let me figure out what I'm about to say.
I think females are just fascinating to me. It's just their perspective on daily life and just I don't know, when they get harassed on Instagram, I hearing those stories and how they're approached, how I don't know, it's just all this cool thing. There's a million stories I've heard from different females that I've interacted with. But it's not negative. It's not some girl with my heart and Pink Polo just stabbing at it. It's just kind of, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no pink with some blood and it's weird. It's just straight up Pink Polo. Okay. And it's just different stories of females I've talked to and kind of interacted with. I don't know. It's really fun. It's not too negative. It's just a female that's danced a lot, or a female that has a perspective on how she wants to be approached or treated. I don't know. It's just that kind of stuff.
How many instruments do you play?
7, I think.
7. Can we hear them?
What are they?
How long have you been playing?
About 8 years old. Like, mind you, I come from like a church background. Like, they just like pick you up and just throw you, like play, or get laughed at, or demon cast it out. I don't know, but yeah, I had to play early. But we got piano, drums, saxophone, different types. I can play tenor, a little bit of soprano, but I ain't no Kenny G with a little long hair and white. But I mean, all the saxophones, piano, marimba, the little vibes. I'm kind of mean with the harmonica. Let me know about the harmonica.
Wait, do you have that in the back?
No, we didn't bring a lot of it. Cause I got like a coupe, it ain't got no truck yet, but it's whatever. I got the harmonica, I got a bass, a little bit of guitar. Cause I had to learn guitar for the Stevie Wonder album, EP I came out with. Cause I was just like, I gotta learn something new. So I can play guitar a little bit. What else is there? There's different little percussive things, bongos and whatnot.
Bongos.
I don't know, you
play the bongos?
I'm
like
not
Donkey Konga?
Donkey Konga?
Did you play that?
Is that a video game?
Yes.
Oh, with the
It
thing
comes
in the
with the
controller?
drums.
Couldn't afford
She
that.
said
But
yes.
I feel you
It
though.
was cool though. I can hit some things. MPC is an instrument I feel like nowadays.
What's that?
The little, do the little squares on it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah. That's pretty,
yeah. Hip hop, so yeah, I mess with that.
Saxophone is your main instrument.
Yeah, that's the bread and butter.
So when did you start experimenting with that, and then when did you realize that this is something that you wanted to take and make it your life?
Let me see. It was middle school. I was trying to impress a girl, honestly. Yeah, she was one of those like, let's say Instagram was out back then. She was one of those like 200 like chicks. You know about that life. I saw your stuff. But yeah. So I mean, like, yeah, it was hard to kind of weed through the the Negroes trying to say, hey, take me to the prom type of ish. So the rumor was that she liked jazz players, and I was like, okay, cool. I had to choose something to do, like a related art, as they called it back in the day. So I was like, all right, let me learn the saxophone. And I was just impatient, so I just like every day would just be by the radio, just kind of like ad-libbing to different stuff. The first song I learned was like, what's the nigga name? Naked by Marcus Houston.
Oh God!
It was.
She was having like,
It was fucking lit.
she was like, yeah. Okay, what?
Begun Savages. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I learned. And so I went to class and I would play those type of songs, get kicked out every day because that's not the Twinkle Twinkle whatever we were playing back then. But yeah, so I knew because I was way ahead of the people in my class. And it was just, I've met opposition a lot because unless you're doing what the curriculum says, they're just saying you're stupid. Like my band teacher said I was a waste of talent and all this stuff. It was just crazy.
Wow, that's horrible.
I mean, I wish it hurt me so I could like do a diss record, but it doesn't really matter to me. But I mean, yeah, that was the thing. We ball headed in the way.
Yeah. So do you have a favorite jazz singer?
I feel like at this very moment, I'm really digging Kimbra. You know what that is?
Oh, she's very good.
That song Settle Down, like I steal her harmonies all the
Her
time.
harmonies are really good.
She's mad dope. But I mean, there's a lot of people. I mean, I'm a fan of Janelle Monáe. Let me see, who else is dope? You got what's that one chick's name? Well, she had a name and she was good. She did stuff. I don't know. But
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Follow
Give it
her
up to
on
God.
everything.
Find her.
So you have a app called Network.
Oh, look at you.
Did you develop that yourself?
Yeah. If y'all met me like 3 years ago, you'd be like, all right, you got like a little stick figure app. You make it. It was terrible.
Wow.
But I mean, like I've been working for a little bit. I do like, cause I get bored quick. So I was like, all right, let's learn software today. So I was like, learn some software coding, and I mean, the purpose behind it was the whole how we're all clicked up at this age. Just like, unless you're my clique, I'm not really gonna mess with you. So, but at the same time, like, there's so many like skills and talents that if we just talk to each other, it's like, oh, I can help you out, vice versa, right? So I wanted to put all the cliques in one place and just have us interact. And like, I feel like Instagram's a little bit too social to get too much business done. Same thing with Twitter. LinkedIn is too dry. It's just
So
This
dry.
is gray.
Everyone's asking for a link.
Right, I'm like, I don't know.
You're not gonna get one from me. So, yeah. I'm gonna put that all in one, make it like a nice little environment for everybody to kind of network a little bit. And yeah, so that'll probably drop. I don't know. I gotta get everything a chance to breathe. We're gonna let the project breathe, and then the video, and then we're gonna put the app out. But it doesn't matter. I mean,
excited.
Yeah, it's great.
We're excited.
Might be dope.
Show support.
Yeah.
So, you've heard us been saying this chant, you know, hidey 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 ho. We hear it in all of your songs.
Howdy, 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 ho.
Hidey 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 ho. Hey, what's good? So, why and where
All right. So
did it come from?
it was a time where I was getting joked on for not knowing saxophone players. Everybody like, hey, yo, nigga, you know Billie Holiday or somebody? I'm like,
No,
a little bit.
Callaway.
And everything. So they just like always naming some person I've never heard of. So I was like, okay. I went on Facebook and I was like, all right, name up people that I should research saxophone player wise, kind of like jazz. And yeah, just dropped all these people. First person was Callaway. I said, all right, let's look him up on YouTube. There was this huge documentary on him. And I just like loved everything about this dude's like artistry. Like, I mean, his energy was cool. He had this like his hair that was just doing all this stuff. He was directing a band. And one of his most popular tunes was a thing called Minnie the Moocher. And I'm a fan of some call and response. Like, that was my favorite part of church. Like, you say something and the choir repeats it and you just kind of mess with it a little bit. I don't know, something about that. So yeah, he would do that with his band, and I mean, he would do the hidey hidey ho thing, and I mean, I don't know. I really don't give it too much thought. I just say, this is dope. Let's try it during the show. I have a show the next day. I try it out. The crowd does it. That jank feel like melon. It was just
Melon.
it hit me. So I was like, all right, let's just make this a thing. So I just put on my song. People started saying it, and it was cool. And I was like, yeah.
Now that's a drop.
It is. It's a drop. I mean, Cap Calloway is awesome. Like, just everything about that guy is just so positive and a good vibe to him. So I was like, if I remind you of him, that's cool. So that's what the little dreads are for. I just move my hair.
We're the hierarchy,
I'm Masego.
and you're watching our daily bread.
That lady, she gon' dance, ain't gon' touch her phone. She called it this moment. She don't play, she my type, she got brains, and on top, she that lady. She gon' dance.